Kelly out of Michigan. Kelly, welcome to the show. You're on the air.
Hi, Jesse. Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
I appreciate your call. Thank you.
So I wanted to answer your biblical question. I've been giving it some thought over the last, since Sunday.
Right on. Should a man romance a woman?
So my perspective on this is yes, but let me explain.
Okay.
So I'm a stay-at-home mom. I've got 3 kids. My youngest is 8 months old. So my day-to-day is servitude to my husband all the time. And for me, romance is his showing appreciation for that, what I give to the family and to him. So in that regard, I think romance, yes, a man should. But I also think it's important, too, as well, because it, refreshes my spirit. Because I work a ton, and I sacrifice a lot. So, him just bringing home some flowers or taking me out on a date or something means a great deal to me.
And so you're home all day, you're watching over the kids, you're cleaning, you're cooking, everything, right?
Yes.
And how do you feel about doing that?
It's a lot of work, but I love it. It was a choice, definitely. I used to work. I used to make more money than my husband, but we decided it was best for me to stay home, and I was really a big, strong proponent of that decision. Right.
Good for you. And so how do you feel about being home? And you're right. It's a job being home every day and doing what you do. People don't realize. And that's why the man should get married, have a helpmate, right? To do those kind of things. Oh, but how do you feel about it?
I love it. I love being home with my children. It's a blessing for sure.
And so when you said that he needs to refresh your spirit, what is happening that is causing your spirit to need to be refreshed when he gets home?
Well, it's the way I look at it, just because I guess I have that perspective because I used to work before I was a mom, but it's like selflessly giving all the time for everyone else. So, and my children, I don't expect anything in return. You know what I mean? I sleep maybe 4 or 5 hours a night. I'm working 16, 18-hour days, no days off, with screaming babies or, kids are messing up or having to cook and clean and this and that. And I do the same for my husband, too. I provide for him. I make sure his laundry's done. I cook him breakfast and home-cooked meals, and I do all of this. So there are days where I go where I don't even get a chance to, take a shower or, do anything for myself, which I don't complain about. But when my husband comes home and brings me, flowers, or even, he went out to lunch with his friends at work and then, got something for me, it just shows me that he loves me and he was thinking about me and appreciates what I do.
What does he do for you every day and the family, you and the kids?
He goes to work. He, provides for us. He's leads all of us in the right way to be. So, he does. It's not that he doesn't do anything for us. It's just that it's that extra little token of like a reward, thank you, appreciation. Hold on 1 second. I'm on the phone.
And do you have to refresh his spirit?
His?
Yes.
I hope that I do with taking care of his home and his kids and giving him a calm, nice home to land after he comes home from work, and the assurance that his children are taken care of.
But does he ever say that or seem to want you to refresh his spirit, whatever that means? I don't know how you do that, but does he seem to want that?
No.
And why do you think he doesn't want that?
Well, I think he can get that from God. Because and this is the other way I was thinking about it.
Why can't you get it from God too?
Well, it's God over Christ, Christ over man, man over woman, woman over child.
Right.
And so I look at my kids, and if my kids are, working really hard, being selfless, doing things without me having to ask them and walking, doing the right things. I want to reward them and do something special for them. And I feel like, God does the same thing for man, but can't man do that for women too?
No, but God doesn't do that for man. God doesn't reward us just because we are doing the right thing, right? He gives to us because we are his children. He's not rewarding us.
Okay.
And so likewise, if you love your husband and that would mean that you love what's right and God is working through him, he would just take care of you. You wouldn't be stressed out. Your spirit wouldn't need to be refreshed. And you wouldn't feel like you are a slave working all day and night and all that. It would be no problem at all because you're in your natural state of being and that love is coming from above through your husband. It would just be a regular day, getting up, doing what's in front of you to do without any pressure or stress or anything. It would be as natural as it is for your husband to go to work every day.
Okay.
That makes sense?
Yeah, so it's not necessarily like something external that he needs to do to reward me. It just would be natural and part of our life. Yes,
he should not be rewarding you because if he reward you, it's making your ego alive, making you feel good, right? But he should love what's right, do what's right, be right. And likewise, you should do the same and make sure that you're not rewarding your children for being right and doing right because you're causing them to become that way. When they go out into the world, they're going to be looking for a reward, and people take advantage of them.
Okay, that makes sense.
You should be right and do right because it's the right way to be and the right thing to do because you love what's right. You love God.
Okay.
That makes sense?
Yes, that does make sense.
So be careful with rewarding them. It's not, when I was growing up, I was never rewarded for helping around the house or cutting the trees down and bringing in firewood and working the cotton field. No one ever rewarded me, but they took care of me and, and they were teaching me to be independent, to be a man by being an example and showing me I need to work and how to be responsible. But they didn't reward me, so that way when I went out into the world, it never occurred to me that I needed to be rewarded. So be careful. Yeah, be careful with that. Don't do that to the children. You do what's right with them, but don't set them up to be subject to the world when they go out there.
Okay, and searching for rewards.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, yeah, that makes good sense. Thank you.
And are you doing the silent prayer video?
I am. Yeah, I just started that a week ago.
Well, stay with that, all right, Kelly? Because you're on your way, but just pay no attention to what the thoughts are telling you, and don't be a wife and a mother as though it's a duty. Do it because that's a natural thing to be.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
And some days when the kids are at school or whatever they do, you finish your housework and it's not time for dinner yet. Just relax and go have yourself a cup of coffee somewhere with your friends and just be natural. Just do what's in front of you and just be natural with life.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I appreciate it.
I appreciate your call, Kelly. Call me again.
I will. Thank you.
All right. What most people don't know is that once you're born again, you overcome mama and return to the Father, life becomes natural. It's just natural. You know what I'm saying? It's really, and I didn't know this part beforehand, but it's no stress to life. Life stress is on the outside, meaning that you see these things you need to be doing, but not on the inside. And the things you need to be doing and you're doing it are natural. Really, it's just natural. Really natural. And the world is doomed. Just FYI, because look what's happening in the government right now. The Democrats and the right-wing Republicans they know that the president hasn't done anything for a so-called impeachment, right? They know that. But they get in front of the cameras. They speak as though they're speaking the truth. They're acting as though they're doing the right thing. But it's all leading to destruction. It really is. And they don't care that you don't care. They don't care that you know what they're doing because they know you're going to vote for them anyway. Be in the world, but not of it. And so, Kelly, just relax and don't expect a reward from your husband. He's providing. He's taking care of you, your family. And the family, he's going to work. He's doing what he should be doing. And don't compare yourself to him. And just be, really. God is with you.